Hi, how are you doing? How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And don't forget, if you like this video and if you subscribe, and tell your friends. So we're going to talk about two things. We're going to talk about November 2025, and we're going to talk about James Bond. But in the meantime, if you got a PlayStation Plus subscription, don't forget those 3 games. You got Youth Binder, and when it came out, I thought I might get that one. So I'm definitely gonna. Now it's free-ish, as long as you keep your member with the PlayStation Plus. Then this game, if I like it, I might even buy it, because hopefully as I get older, I probably might not get doing the PlayStation Plus, but at least it will be in my library if I buy it. And then we got to this one here on the screen. It's very difficult for me to say. Psychonauts 2. I probably won't play that one. And then the other game is Stardew Valley. But it's an interesting thing. If you get this on the PlayStation 5 or with the PlayStation app, then if you get this in your library, then you would also get the portable, not the portable, the Vita. So if you got a Vita, then if you and say you haven't got a PlayStation 5 or whatever, but you've got the Vita, if you get the PlayStation app on your phone and you listen on your get it on, then you'll get the Vita license as well. So there you go. But so now we're going to talk a little bit about what's happening in November, because obviously I like the PlayStation, the November thing, and so as you know, I try and do a fundraiser. So what I'm gonna do is this track that we're seeing now with this race that I had. I did it myself, kind of thing. This is the track that I'm going to use, and for every day in November, I will try and do 60 laps of the track. So that's what I did. Last year was quite good, and the first time I did it was really good as well. When I did the place that the X stage X, but this is just the I'm doing the all of it kind of thing, not the oval. I'm doing with the in side of the track. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and use 28 cars. So every day I'll do a different car that I use. But on the first day I'll do the golf vision golf. that will be on the first day and the last day. But in the rest of in time, I'll try and do all those different track, a different car. So if there's any car that you want me to do, then give me a thing on with this video. Put a comment on what car you think I should do, and obviously because I'll have to decorate the car for that race sort of thing. So but obviously when I'm doing it, I will probably do it on my my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel, probably 2 or 3 times a week with different tracks, so a different channel. So you can come and egg me on, or just have a talk to me and keep my active, and hopefully my hand will be a little bit better, but hopefully I'll be able to do that. So that's what I'm doing in November. As I said, it's fundraising for the November charity, which is a charity that talks about men's health, and obviously the fact that they do for people who have suicide tendencies, because obviously I think it's a 60 in an hour. There's 60 people who do suicide or attempt suicide. So that's why I do 60, and obviously so that's what I'm doing. I know. Now we're going to talk about James Bond, man. Did you see the state of play? Obviously, everyone thinks, oh, the state of play, but suddenly it was actually just one. It was just one game. Now, for me, I thought they said it was a state of play, but at the end of the day, is that who? I'm sure that the person who's doing this game isn't. I'm sure it's not a publisher that's in the family of Sony. I'm not sure, but it was good. I mean, I'm not sure I will play. I say I probably will play it because it's like a story. I probably will play that. Obviously, they'll probably do multiplayer and all that kind of stuff. But I'll just probably just do the story. So I'm probably gonna go for that. But one of the things, one person I was talking to, he said the fact that it was a state of play, that means Sony is involved, kind of thing. And I'm thinking he thinks they might do a adaptation of the game, and when they do that, he thinks if they do that, it's going to be Mr. Holland. He will be the James Bond. So, but obviously, I mean, he's a good actor, but I'm not sure if it's good for him to do James Bond. Obviously, I mean, he did Nate, and I wasn't really good at that. I wouldn't really think about that, but you never know. So, but what do you think about the state of play? Let me know underneath this video. But I'm gonna leave you to watch the 2 laps of the race, yeah. And hopefully you'd enjoy this video. Don't forget Hopefully you've had. All I can say to you now is have a nice day, have a nice week, and be peaceable to each other.